Hawaiian Creole English is the language of the Hawaiian Islands. It evolved from all the languages that arrived and settled in Hawaii. The sugar industry was the catalyst that brought cultures from around the world together. Wikipedia states that the first sugar mill was started on the island of Lanai in 1802 by a Chinese man. The plantations expanded and laborers arrived by steamships looking to work on the plantations that were growing. Between 1850 to 1930, the various cultures became the plantation's workforce. I love the way Wikipedia says, quotation, Hawaiian Pidgin allowed workers to communicate effectively with one another and promoted a transfer of knowledge and traditions among groups. Sadly, there was a caste system preventing laborers to structure themselves to address laborers' rights. But Pidgin became manifest because the workers worked together and, well, hey, you have to communicate. So, let me try to give an example. If I was back then, I'm working in the field and I'm thirsty. I try to say to my foreign language co-worker, I am thirsty. Well, we know the English plantation owner, at the least, taught us the word water. So I say to my employee friend, water. So he points and says, water. Changes the wording a little bit. Instead of him being able to say water, it's more like water. I would understand. The language developed out of shortening phrases to get to the point. The video, The Voice of Hawaii, says more than half the people of contemporary Hawaii speak Pidgin. It does seem to be based on standard English, but, like the narrator says, all kinds of stuff mixed in, meaning Portuguese, Hawaiian, Chinese, Filipino, Japanese, Korean, and of course, English. We will now address the dialect. First, I think the change of the to duh, that could be where English standards is confused. Duh is a vocabulary broken English. So you would have to know that duh is a respected form of the local language. It goes along with the shortened version of the English standards, as the R is dropped for the A, as in mudda, instead of mother. Was your mudda? Here's a quote from Plantation Boy that illustrates the Pidgin. I'm not going to probably do it very well, but I'll try. What you take me for? I not one of these kahana guys. Nah, we not going to start one family yet. I going to take one correspondence course. Fujie, go and help me. There's job hauling bagasse, 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. The video, nobody wants it, so I going to ask her for it. We going to live Pepe Lua. Beep. I no can study living with the old futs. They drive me nuts. As stated in the study, Pidgin has evolved. That is why it is not the same. They say as each generation evolves through education and society's discoveries and demands and progress and creativity, we grow and become intellectually connected with our ever-changing evolution of societies, intellect, pleasures, and demands. Because of war, I tend to think we are ignorant in human decency and complacency. We are the most educated society there has ever been around the world. Yet, we still club each other over our heads with clubs. When war, try not to have peace in the world. I am not sure why people are still ignorant. Is it money? Or is it because of religious beliefs? But either way, Pidgin will keep evolving. And like one of the other students said, with all this social media and texting and everything else everybody uses in social media, Pidgin's going to evolve amazingly more. The end.